Dawson Rider review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Beast Battle Claws from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Now these are basically the Elephant Rangers Battle Claws. Just a brief explainer of what these are. If you didn't know, the regular versions of these were the Changer aka Morpher for the Japanese counterpart Geki Ranger. We used something different here, but we marketed them as weapons, so we released the Battle Claws. These are a repaint done up in the style of the Green Elephant Ranger, which I believe these were actually released at the time before we knew they were going to be in the show, back when they were just figures. But yeah, so they're done up in that style. They were actually a Disney Store exclusive, which seems even weirder now that we're in the Hasbro era as of this recording. So yeah, this review is being recorded before I do the regular ones because I haven't found them yet, but it might come out after. I don't know. Timey-wimey. But very interesting release. So let's go ahead and get started. So there's two of them. One has electronics, one doesn't. This is the non-electronic one. It's like a lot flimsier, like, not flimsy, but you know, this one you can feel a little more heft to it because you know, like batteries go in here and stuff. But it's like hollow here, so it's inherently a little bit weaker and like, well, hollow, like I just said. But I think it looks pretty solid. It does kind of bother me. You have these little indents here, which I'll explain here in a second, but color-wise, I don't know. I was really jazzed up about these when I found them because I'm a huge fan of the Spirit Rangers, and the idea of having something sort of quasi-similar to a Morpher for them just really excited me. So, setting aside these little indents right here that bother me, I think that they did a pretty good job on the color on it, and it looks fine, like as a good display piece or for cosplay or whatever you might want to use it for. And it's a decent-ish size. I'll put the other one on in a second, but you can get the idea. It's like modeling. Like, this is like QVC, but with Jungle Fury. It's like, honestly, pretty solid. Like, you know, it's made for kids, but like, you know, as an adult here, this doesn't feel like it's like super small or anything like that. But yeah, no features other than Bee's claw. The reason it has these indents here is because the regular version included some flame effect pieces, which was the gimmick of the other side. But this is the one with the electronics in it. You know, pretty much the same thing. It looks a little bit better because you have the color, not the color, but you have like the more solid approach, and you don't have the indents for that. One thing that does bother me though is like the little claws here. These are kind of a clear orange that matches the fire effects, and this is like the painted over orange. It just, like, OCD bothers me. You can see the little microphone bit there. Something else that's nice is that I really like that we actually have these really nice straps. Like, it very easily could have been the cheaper Velcro ones, but you have the nice straps here. I'm just gonna kind of hold this, but it can barely fit me. And like, let's see if we can get it there. There we go. That's kind of like awkward, but yeah, you can see it fits on me. It's like barely, but it'll fit you, probably, maybe. You have to, I mean, I have pretty like chicken arms, but still. Again, I appreciate the quality straps of them. Okay, so on-off switch right here. So basically, it's like motion activated. So, did you hear that confirmation sound? Only dogs can hear it, just kidding. So basically, you get those type of noises, and if you let it sit, after you've done, so you get these types of noises, and then if you lift it up, so in your hand like this, it will start charging up, and then if you let it go with that, it'll stop. But once it hits the second, like, urgency sound, wait, that one, you get some attack noises. They're obviously like tiger noises and stuff. And then it has a third urgency setting. So yeah, basically it'll be like, and that was weird. That sounded really bad. I'm sorry. But like, if you do like slash down on the second or third ones, you'll get the attack noises. But on the first one, it just kind of voids it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's meant to be motion activated, no real other sounds of it. I mean, this was a repaint, super easy for them to do. They just, you know, coat it in green, send it out to the Disney store, boom, you're done. You got something for the kids. So it makes sense that they wouldn't want to change it out, but it would have been nice if they included elephant sounds. But to be fair, it wasn't marketed like, oh, this is the Elephant Rangers. They were just titled the Beast Claws. There was really nothing special about it, but it still would have been neat. But overall, you know, this is kind of a weird case-by-case basis. I wouldn't say this is an absolute must-have for every fan. The sounds are fine. It works like, you know, it should. I wasn't really expecting anything too more like the Geki Claws had or anything like that. But I think if you're a fan of the Spirit Rangers and you kind of like stuff like this like me, it's just kind of a neat niche item to have. Like, I've always really liked having these in my collection because of my love for the Spirit Rangers. So if you're into that like me, I can definitely recommend checking them out. But they're certainly not a top tier thing. But other than the sounds not being that great, they make a pretty solid display piece, honestly, if that's your jam. Anyway, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get all the notifications for my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.